Check, 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 check.
I can't hear mine.
We're recording.
Okay, now talk.
Good evening.
No. I'm about to say not yet. We're not live yet.
All right.
I'm trying to hear. I'm trying to hear the headphone.
You want me to talk? I'm gonna tell you when the fade out is coming up. So, yo, we getting ready for the synergy of life. Cut it for a minute. Say something. Say something. Check, 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 check. Good evening to everyone in the universe. This is Mikhail Nube, your host.
And this is co-host Don Blake Jr.
Welcome to the Synergy of Life radio show on Who Has the Power Network. We are proud to announce that we are sponsored by Ultimate Body Transformers, the gym that provides a holistic atmosphere, specializing in holistic health and wellness workshops, classes, private and group, on how to cook plant-based foods, specializing in small and large group classes for adult and children, and also personal training. You can look us up on ultimatebodyfitness1.com.
You can follow us on Twitter at Synergy of Life 07. Also, like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Synergy of Life. You can also call in the show at 914-338-0665. You can chat with us live on Blog Talk Radio by scrolling down to the bottom of the show page and posting your questions or comments. You can also find out more about Synergy of Life and other shows that's on Who Has the Power Radio Network by going to www.whohasthepowershow.com. What's going on with this wig?
Hey, I'm having a bad hair day right now. You know, I'm in the hair club for men.
Trying to let your soul glow.
Yeah, I'm in the hair club for men. You know,
and stuff?
I had to do a photo shoot. You know,
What kind of photo shoot you was doing?
hey man, I'm about to model for Essence magazine.
Oh
all right,
man.
so I'm gonna be in the new
I
edition.
wanted to get to
Gotta bring back the soul glow. I love my Jerry Crew spray, man.
Right.
Right,
You
right.
should have told me to bring that.
Yeah, but you know, I loved India Ari, man. I love her. I'm actually looking for her right now.
Oh, really?
You know, trying to see what's up.
Oh, okay.
You know, see, you know, if we're gonna make things happen. You know,
She knows, right? She
Right.
knows. I just want to like.
But
We are. Oh, go ahead.
it's a reason. Well, it's a multiple reasons why we open up the show with "Am I Ready for Love?"
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm ready for love on another whole level.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as we advance in growth and development spiritually, on the soul, mentally, emotionally, and physically, you know, we start to embody this infinite energy known as love, and embrace it on another whole level.
Right.
No, so and when you say, "Am I ready for love?" You know, first of all, what is love? and what's all the components to love? Because love has many names. It has many synonyms. It has many qualities that cannot be confined or measured by time or space, and definitely cannot be circumference or limited by the material universe. So a lot of people look for love in the wrong places, for example, due to the fact that they don't know what love is.
Right.
That's how we even got into the topic of unhealthy, toxic relationships.
Right.
You know, so in other words, why do we look for oranges on an apple tree, knowing that the apple tree does not produce oranges?
Right.
Which brings us back to our topic that we started last week on why do people stay in unhealthy relationships where they are not fulfilled, where they are totally toxic, where it's totally depleting of your life force. Why? Why is this a national issue? Why is this a really real talk? It's an epidemic. Anytime the divorce rate is high, you cannot separate lifestyle and diet. It's a scientific, clinical, and on a higher sense, a moral, spiritual facts. You know, people who live and eat a certain way, whether they're single or in the process of courting a partner or already been blessed to be in a fruitful relationship, and they don't have these issues. Relationships are not hard. It all comes down to somebody is not ready for whatever obvious reasons. And bottom line is somebody full of it.
Right.
You know, a lot of us ask for things that we are not ready for. You know, and because of our instability, our inconstancy, our weakness, us being insufficient in the knowledge of truth, and when it comes to misery. And those 5 things I just mentioned are the 5 fallen natures of man, also known as the lower self. So love itself is a virtue. So if you don't practice virtues, what you call love is not only less than love, you have in reality falsely identified what you call love. In other words, I mentioned a couple weeks ago, water seeks out its own level. So we like to, what we say, water down the truth because we can't handle the truth. And that's what Tom Cruise told, no, Jack Nicholson said.
No, it was Tom Cruise.
No, Jack Nicholson said, you can't handle the truth because he had Jack Nicholson on the stand in that movie.
You know, I need to get that movie again. What movie was that again?
I don't remember. It's a military movie with Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson. You know,
Yeah.
I sound like
like an echo or something like that.
a robot.
Right.
Yeah. Is this how the people hear us? All right. So
how you feel about the 2 hours?
The 2 hours.
How you feel about it?
Hey, it's
What's the new
a
baby?
variety of things, you know.
Well,
We got people overall been requesting we extend the time of the show. But at the same time, you know, 1 minute of the truth is too much for people. So you're looking at 2 hours.
Yeah, that's too
Get them out of there. You know.
I'm about to catch the archives.
No, it's cool. You know, as we grow, you know, more time is necessary. To whom much is given, much is required.
Right.
You know, and it also give people a chance who don't get a chance to tune in right away. Because, you know, people tell us, you know, I missed the beginning of the show, you know. So what I just mentioned actually bring us into the subject matter of the show that we started last week, which is why do people stay in unhealthy toxic relationships? And the first two things on the list is what was the first one? The first thing is because they said they couldn't afford to leave.
Right, they couldn't afford.
And I said, what does that mean? What you mean you can't afford to leave?
You know, tax season had just came. And they need some money or something. Like, I don't know. Like,
and the second thing on the list was the children.
Yeah, children.
You know, people now. You have people. You know.
Using their kids as their kids as
and I understand that for a first time young parent, you know, who would like to keep their family together since that was their original intent. But you hear me discuss about the nature known as inconstancy. It says in this lesson that deals with the Lord's self, it says, beware of the intent of the action. It says, beware of the irresolution and the intent of thy action. Beware of thy instability and thy execution. You see, so a lot of us say, well, it was not my intention to hurt or do that. Then why did it happen? Right. See, we don't understand the nature of the Lord's self. A lot of us not ready to admit that we are powerless over our flesh. A lot of us, but yet we boldly express how much we think in the flesh. How much we love this carnal nature. And we don't care about our tomorrow. I'm just living for the day, which is very dangerous. Because if you fail to prepare for a future, you have automatically prepared not to have one.
Yeah. Remember that clip that you had showed me on YouTube?
Which one? About the secret?
No, not the secret, the future.
Yeah. So, what we do today affects our tomorrow. You know, a lot of things we're going through today was created in our yesterday. So how can you just live for the day? When you live for the day, that means you live as you telling me, well, okay, let's deal with that for a minute. If you living for the day, what is you doing? That's what is you doing? What?
And that's like one of the lottery or something?
What is your agenda? Like, what is the agenda of your life? Because that will really determine how you live every day. What is your sole purpose? What is your calling? And many of us cut off our blessings. Or let me use this as an example.
Go ahead.
You say a child gets an allowance, and then or a nonprofit organization, or they get allowed so much money if they are blessed to get the money whatsoever requested for their organization. So they had to come up with a proposal and what's the intended purpose and usage of this money that we funding you. So it's the same thing with our calling in life. If we do not follow our calling in life, you have limited yourself in blessings. Everyone has a purpose, you know, but before we can fulfill that purpose, we have to first be prepared and grounded and rooted and cultivated for us to successfully manifest that purpose. It's a spiritual lesson that deals with the lower self called the insufficiency of knowledge. It says the tender at heart is turned away from his purpose due to supplications. So if you tender at heart, it means you're young, you need guidance, you need wisdom. And along this journey, you are turned away because you need more teachings and mentoring for you to further your purpose on this path. So you're not going to get this.
Just like your plans.
Yeah, you're not going to get this if you are off into the wrong person, places, and things. And this is where you get the spanking. In fact, statistically speaking, most young people create hardship in their life because they're not morally and spiritually grounded. You know, so now going back to the subject matter why people stay in unhealthy relationship. But if you remember when we did the 6-week toxic relationship series, we dealt with the 5 components of toxicity. And the first component we discussed was a toxic environment. So, which starts within self. Our mental and emotional faculty is our environment within. And a lot of us, because we are vain, we cannot see the true self. In other words, what blind or hid the heart of man from himself like vanity? When thou cannot see thyself, others discover thee most plainly. So one thing plain means is what's obvious to the 5 senses. In other words, if you cover your face up to blind yourself from yourself, you got 2 hands to cover each eye. You have 2 eyes. Well, you didn't cover up the rest of the world's eyes. We still see you.
Right.
But you think because you covered your eyes from yourself, you have covered our eyes from you. When thou cannot see thyself, others discover thee most plainly. So the first fact to staying in an unhealthy relationship, it means that this is a pattern within ourselves. And let's look at some other traits and qualities. We have lied to ourselves. We have created self-deception for ourselves. You know, one thing about this Western world state of mind, brother, is that things gonna get better. It's gonna be all right, baby. It's not gonna be all right if you not doing what it takes to make it be all right. So many people live in the, well, we supposed to be happy and we supposed to get married. You live in the supposed to rather than what it actually is. And this is why,
like opinions.
man, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now out there. You listen to Mikhail Nubey, the holistic set symbol. I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't live according to opinions. I deal with facts. All right. I deal with the truth and the divine truth. Who wants to deal with an opinion?
Nobody.
Well, no. You got people who living in denial. People who can't bear the truth in this magnificent splendor want to live in an opinion. And that's people's scapegoat when you start telling them about themselves, which they know you telling the truth. Well, that's your opinion. No, it's not an opinion. You the walk living proof of what I'm saying.
And then they try to downplay your character once when you call them out on that.
Yeah. Then you know what they do what's mostly profound? They turn right around and reinforce what you just said about them anyway.
Right.
So that's one of the components to staying in a unhealthy relationship, that you complain about all the time, that you are living a lie. You are in denial. And denial is a mental and emotional disease itself. Anytime you force yourself in a non-reality state in the midst of a reality situation, you can be pronounced clinically unstable and insane. This is the whole lesson that Morpheus taught Neo in the movie The Matrix. He said, what is real? How would you define real? If you think real is only what you see, smell, taste, feel, and hear. He said, well, you think real is what is the electrical impulses and signals that's sent from your 5 senses to your brain. You see, so that's why he said you're living in a dream world, Neo. Because we are not this body, but we have a body. All right. So, by the way, did you give the audience the phone number, those who just know? Hit them with it again.
914-338-0665.
And we on for 2 hours.
2 hours.
All right. So we get it.
I'm still looking at this wig, man.
Hey, I'm a member of the hair club, brother. And I have platinum membership. Don't be hating.
Oh, you got the lifetime warranty?
Man, I got lifetime warranty. All right. So now we open up with the song "I Am Ready for Love."
Okay.
What does that mean when you say I'm ready?
Enough with the bug crap.
Well, everybody.
They're going to put all their cards on the table. They say, I'm ready. I've been dealing with so many no good men or females.
Well, everybody don't experience that, but they still ready, you know. But what my question is to the world, what What did you go through? What did you experience? And what have you learned for you to officially be ready? How do you know if you're ready? And it's not hard to know.
They always give it like an age or something like that.
You know, so an age.
Like an age. Like I want to be.
You cannot measure the state of
Right.
mind by calendar days.
Like I want to meet somebody by 25. I want to be married by 28. I want to have kids by 30.
Now, since you mentioned that,
Uh-huh.
it's a preparation in everything, and chance favors the prepared mind. We always talk about what we want, but we have not prepared for anything that we want. That's why a lot of people's life is a hot mess. You know, that's why we ask for things we're not ready for. Then when it comes in our life, we got the nerve to say it's too good to be true.
Right.
You know, it's not. But how is it that if the pendulum swing 4 inches to the left, by universal law, it must swing by 4 inches to the right? How is it that it get to the left and it get broke and stuck over there? You know, we know how to create a hot mess in our life, but why we don't know how to fix it? Toxicity. This stinking thinking. You know. So now we'd like to hear from those. We're gonna get it in for 2 hours. Why do people stay in an unhealthy situation? Why do people stay in an unhealthy, unfulfilling relationship? You know. And I'm gonna tell you like this, brother. We're gonna get into why women, especially women of African descent, is almost 100. I mean, anytime you in the high 70s to 80% single here in North America,
No, African descent.
and I'm gonna keep it real. I'm for my people. I'm for everybody. I'm for my sisters. But you in denial when the percentage rate is this high, and you don't think something's wrong.
Right. They think everything's okay.
Everything. Well, you think the problem is outside of you. Now, this don't go for all the sisters who keeping it real, holding it down in whatever way, positive and growing. I'm talking about the ones who full of it.
Right.
Okay, I'm putting my waiver out there right now. And the ones who full of it gonna act like they one of the group of sisters that's down and grounded.
Right.
You know, because that's vanity, brother. And in fact, since we're talking about vanity, this is what I mean by that. Let me finish my waiver.
Okay. And yeah, once when you finish with that, tell you know, like experience or something like that you deal with, like vanities and all that other stuff. If you want.
This is a lesson on vain people.
Yeah.
As a tulip that is gaudy without smell, conspicuous without use, so is a man or a woman who set himself up so high but yet has no merit. What's the reason why we buy flowers? This tulip is gaudy without smell. Gaudy as in beautiful. But yet, the first thing when a woman get a flower, she said, she smells it. And she said, it looks beautiful. Conspicuous means noticeable, loud, colorful. But so, yet, the tulip is gaudy but has no smell, conspicuous but has no use. So that flower is like a dollar store decorative flower.
Right.
It's not even real. And so it's the same way when it comes to a person who sets himself up so high, but yet has no merit or no virtues in life, has no moral, no principles, has no structure in their life. They are unstable. So this is vanity. And we discussed last week, for those who's tuning in, people stay in unhealthy relationships because they have to feel wanted and needed by somebody. They have formed a cold and chemical dependency on another person because they cannot accept themselves, but they want you to accept them.
Right.
They cannot embrace themselves in a loving way, but they want to sit here and whine about you loving them. You know, so
they have a whole bunch of demands. And,
you know, so this, well, not necessarily that, but this is the toxic environment that starts within. This is what I meant by maybe a month and a half ago. The first component, the first person a toxic relationship start with is yourself. So you find people that was going to mirror your toxic relationship within yourself. And when you don't find that person, someone who's not going to submit to your nonsense, that's when you have problems with them.
Right.
And you say they don't love you. Well,
Or they
if
don't understand you.
well, if no, they understand you and they love themselves enough not to subject themselves to that, and they do. If they do have come to love you, they not going to support your negative ways.
Right.
You see, and this is it. So you got a lot of brothers out here running that game on females. Where if you love me, you would do this and that.
Right.
Trying to pressure her and force her into something that's not some type of negative action.
That's the
You know,
more side.
or exploit them in
That's
some
the more
type of way
side.
sexually. You know, so these things right here, and when it's time for to have the opportunity to be in a fruitful, healthy relationship, it's too good to be true. If it's that too good to be true, how did you imagine it? If it's too good to be true, how is it, you know, you dealing with the laws of duality or yin and yang in the universe. How can you experience all this pain but think the opposite of pain don't exist? That's not real. Well, I'm telling you, man, we are gone between what we feed ourselves mentally, emotionally, and physically with this food. We are what we eat. So, man, we are walking zombies. This is a zombie nation. Man, I've never seen so many zombie movies made in one decade ever. You had the same old reruns from the 60s and 70s. And same thing with vampire movies. I mean, this Western world, Hollywood is teaching you about cannibalism. Strong. Teaching you. You know, eating things that have blood and all that. I mean, that's all you see now.
Right.
Even in the cartoons. So,
hold on, what cartoons?
Look, man, you got cable. It's all.
No, I
you
don't got no cable.
Oh, you got these stations on cable.
I don't watch TV all like that. I'm just,
so,
just name a couple of the cartoons so I can look them up on YouTube. So I can just.
It's in the cartoons, man.
Cartoons.
Any cartoon that represent Western world living.
Yeah.
You got to see the codes in there, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's plain as the sun in the sky. Now, last week I mentioned, and I'm going to apologize for this. I'm going to go into a little bit, but I told you I was going to go into how the teachings in the formula that was implemented in slavery, most of you all still live and have the slave mentality to this day, handed down from 7 generations ago, which is over 210 years. And you see the same pattern in the social circles, in the attempt to have relationships. And this is the root cause to all violence, to all sickness, to anything that's unhealthy, because slavery, the opposite of slavery is freedom. Why we are not free from different illnesses, mentally, emotionally, and physically. You see, and this is slave mentality, because anytime you submit to something that causes harm, you a slave to that. This is why you hear me say all the time, how can you have a relationship with the Most High and you have a toxic lifestyle? So we're going to go to a commercial break. Once again, I'm your host, Mikhail Nubay.
This is co-host Don Blake Jr.
Come back and check us out on the Synergy of Life.
I'm sitting there going through social media. Something told me to come back.
Oh, we on time. We ain't that bad.
No, we technically not. Because we supposed to be in before that. We supposed to be out before now.
What time you got?
What
time you got over there? I thought we go at 8:30.
8:27.
Oh, okay.
Good, man?
Hey, tape us when we come back on.
Oh, no, not yet. But,
We be on in 2
we'll be on
minutes.
in like 2 minutes, yeah. Is it? No, just back over here. Just not yet. We gonna let you know. Is that the camera ready?
I ain't ready to do that today, man.
Okay.
Where is it at? Find it.
It's down here. We still doing this.
I want to talk about the part where the frozen state about her and the child. I ain't read this in a long time. I gotta get back into this.
Amen. Thanks, sir.
Remind you, this is the part while we're on commercial break and the video's still running and it's recording.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Too late. Now you gotta wait till next commercial.
Sorry.
Can it record audio?
Oh, it does it anyway.
Oh, it
does
does.
video anyway.
So it hears us talking now. What? Okay, just turn it off.
All right, we coming back from commercial.
Welcome back. I'm Mikhail Nube, your host.
This is co-host Don Blake Jr.
Welcome to the Synergy of Life on Who Has the Power Radio Network, the show that provides scientific clinical evidence on how to remove acute and autoimmune conditions so we can establish a healthy lifestyle and a sense of true health and wellness. Now,
All right. So, what you was gonna do? What's on your mind right now?
man, I was around some good energy today, brother, before the show, some beautiful women.
Okay.
Oh man, shoot, man.
Speaking of that,
This the way I gotta come to the show every week, man.
Right.
Like I don't know, man.
Put a smile on everybody's face.
And I'm hungry too, so.
I can put the smile on people's face.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody cool. Oh, what happened to the stuffing?
You know what? Hey, look. We apologize. We didn't put the video up on there. We gonna have it on there this weekend for sure. Don Blake Jr. had his first Chicago stepping class.
Mm-hmm.
Try to step up his little swagger, you know. Had to give him some of that new Bay flavor.
Because I'm trying. I don't want to be the other guy no more. I want to be the other guy. But I'm gonna stick with it until I get to that level.
Yeah, so he was in there getting it in real talk. I was real impressed with him. You know, he got a little two-step on him.
Hey.
You know, look like 5 heartbeats, little better.
But But to the lady that I was dancing with, I stepped on her toe. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, y'all on the video, y'all gonna see this guy dancing with a chair, man, because all the women was tired of him stepping on their toes.
Man, that chair was loving me. I don't care what you say. So.
You know what? So we don't forget. We need to let them know you can see us live
on Ustream
on www.ustream.tv.
Yes.
You can go on there right now. You can watch us live right here in the studio recording. See how we get in.
Right.
Have live interaction with us.
Yep.
All right. So don't laugh at my hair today. That's all I got to tell you. All right. So
you can chat with us live on Blog Talk Radio by scrolling down to the bottom of the show page and posting your questions or comments.
And back on this love subject.
Go ahead.
I'm ready for love, man.
I'm
ready. Oh man, I'm ready.
Your boo thing.
My what?
Your boo thing.
My boo thing.
Yeah.
I don't got no boo thing.
No, did you already?
Oh.
Yeah, your boo thing.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Man, I'm ready to have that Mrs. New Bay, brother.
All right.
I'm ready to have that.
Can I be the best man, or I'm gonna be the other dude?
Hey, you be the other guy to the best man. All right, so look, real talk. Let me put about I'm set the applications right now. Okay.
Don't put you on that probation period.
Hey, listen. Do not answer the ad if you do not match up to the qualifications. All right, this is real talk, because when I start this holistic dating service, this is like You should apply for a job, right?
Right.
If you're not a computer engineer, what you applying for the job for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's somebody out there for everybody. You want to be on some BS, trust me, there's plenty of people out here in this Western world BS.
Right.
Do not answer my ad. And I'm going to put a little bit of my ad out there right now.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I'm very family oriented.
Okay.
All right. Very fun guy.
Okay.
Very adventurous, very versatile. It's always going to be something new with New Bay.
Okay.
Always. 7 days a week. 24/7. All right.
You know you put a smile on their face.
All right. I'm very attentive to my lady. When you got me, you got me.
Ooh.
I don't flirt with nobody else. I don't care to look at nobody else because I'm doing all that with you. All right. So since I'm like that with you, let me tell you what you need to be like. Okay.
Oh.
All right. You're gonna have to be spiritually grounded.
You're
gonna have to have some more principle about yourself. Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you like this. I know I've mentioned this before. All right, I'm a very healthy man. I'm gonna stay submerged in the fountain of youth. So if I'm healthy, you gonna be healthy, flat out, straight. This is all it is to it. I'm not gonna be nobody's STNA. All right, I'm not. All right, hey.
Right.
What?
Tough man.
I've been disciplined for years in this path. I'm not about to sit here and get sick.
Oh, right. You know what you about to do?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You know what you about to do?
This grown folks talk. I'm a father and a grandfather.
Okay.
So this grown folks, here's some beds. Put the children to bed.
Well, I'm about to step out the room.
All right. Because you're dealing with the bed of synergy.
Okay.
Hey, I'm telling you like this. Real talk. I'm very sensuous. All right. When you make love with me, it's going to be the best love. Better than Hollywood sings. Better than the Hollywood. Look, so, hey, why he looking like that, man? Oh, no.
Well, you ain't got to say it like that, though. Like, you got me feeling like, what the
I feel like we
cool, but we ain't that cool.
I think we talking PG-13.
You know this.
Like, no, real talk. Look, and I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you the proper mandatory uniform.
Okay.
Hey, when I come home, you better have them heels on. Okay. Real talk. You know.
Any color? Any color?
Oh man, we dealing with all the 7 chakras, brother. All the 7 colors of the spectrum.
Okay, but which color do you prefer, though? Which color do you prefer?
Well, you pit on the day of the week, pit on what's going on. You know, I'll tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you how I cover all that.
Okay.
You have at least 3 or 4 pair of shoes by the bed one time or in the dining room, and just have a pair in the other room, different colors. That's how we cover all the colors. All right. So now I'm just telling you, we talking about healthy relationships versus toxic relationship. You know, I like to have fun, man. That's what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be nothing less.
Right.
I mean,
you don't like no serious woman, don't you?
See what you mean, serious?
Like serious, like no sense of humor, just always serious, just looking just like if you go on Ustream.tv, you will see this face down about to make. Like the female's always like this.
All right, well, let me tell you, far serious. You know, you're dealing with the synergy, man. No individual part is greater than the whole. So, hey, she got to be versatile. She could be serious all she want, but she didn't know she need to have these other qualities down too. Right. You know.
Okay, so let's say for example, she's a CEO of some company, right?
A CEO.
So when she come home, she throw CEO out the door. She's your boo thing.
Man, I don't care where she at. I don't care if she's sitting at the bus stop trying to catch the number 10 down 105. I'm saying like this. She gonna be who she supposed to be 24/7.
So do you work at home when she with you? She with you.
You know what? I never. So now you go into one of the components of toxicity. You know, you got a lot of people who lost sight of their everyday life because they don't know how to live life after their 9 to 5. You got a lot of people who hide behind their work because they not happy at home. Which goes back to our subject matter. Why people, people in an unhealthy toxic relationship and they rather stay out at work before they come home. I talk to so many people, man, say, man, I ain't ready to go home. Man, I don't be bothered with that stuff, man. They ain't out cheating or nothing. They just they take it a long way home. They drove around the block 4 or 5 times. They don't want to go to that. They don't want to go to that nonsense.
Right.
See, that's not going to be in my life because I'm not living no toxic lifestyle.
Right.
I'm not going to do it. And you can invite me all you want, like you invite me to play these games on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play that with you.
Yeah, and please stop giving me them games like what's the one of the games? Farm,
Oh, something cube.
or something, Candy Crush,
Yeah,
Farm,
Candy
Search.
Crush.
I don't know, like.
Yeah, but you know what? Whoever I'm with, we gonna be so close and so versatile.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if we brother, sister, first cousin. That's how
Right.
close. That's how unique we are.
Mm.
You know, uh, when you see us, just our presence gonna inspire you to liberate yourself from toxic relationships, toxic social circles, just a toxic lifestyle. When you see us, all you can say is "damn."
It's like that glow.
That's right. You gonna see that glow.
Like that song on The Last Dragon.
Oh.
Remember that?
But real talk, like that song Neo guy, he be like, I'm a movement by myself, but we a force when we together. That song he got with Fabulous. Okay. You make me better. Yeah, okay. That song, yeah. So that's how it's gonna be, man, because, this stuff we talking about in here, oh my goodness, I can't do it.
Right.
I can't do it, man. That's why that one caller we had, I think it was on show 3 when we started broadcasting.
Do you know the name? Do you know her name or that person?
D, her name was D. When she said, have I ever been in a toxic relationship?
Yeah.
And my answer was, no, but I experienced toxic people.
Right.
So people, I had to break that down because a person would say, well, how can you not be in a toxic relationship, but you was around and dealing with a toxic person? Mm-hmm. So the answer to that was, the first toxic relationship starts in myself. And I'll give you an example how I was in a toxic relationship. Just because you drink and smoke don't mean I'm drinking smoke, but I hang with you. Right. I'm around you. Now, but in doing that, I expose myself to your toxic habits. Right. But that don't mean mean I'm engaging in that. Right. That don't mean I support that. That don't mean I'm gonna live that. Right. So these things come out because of the light. Mm-hmm. When you walk in the light and live according to the light, you're gonna see somebody's darkness. So, everybody talking about the problems they have in relationships, for example, like communication. Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you what's wrong with people's communication. Real talk. The problem is not so much of you opening your mouth and speaking. The problem with communication is that you need to quit lying. Because you're communicating lies. You speak from an unsound place. You speak from a place of vanity. You speak from a place of insecurity. Wow. You speak from a place of fear and doubt. That is what's wrong with the communication. Because this is why relationships is not working. Somebody is BSing. Right. Relationships is not hard. Because according to the universal law of polarity, and I'm going to tell you, let me break this down. I'm glad I remember this. People don't understand when you hear the phrase opposite attract. People think that means you're good, I'm bad. That's why we attract. Right. No, that's not what that means. When you understand the universal law of attraction, see, opposites accommodate each other. Mm-hmm. They don't conflict with one another. Right. Let's start with simple examples. Left glove, right hand glove. They fit perfectly. Right. They're the perfect mirror of each other. You see what I'm saying? Right. And you have a pair of gloves that's a large. The left hand is an even match with the right hand. They both are large, same color, same material. That's what you call evenly yoked, but they each other's opposite. Right shoe, left shoe. A mirror of each other. The same size, same quality, same makeup, but opposites. Now, if I got a left shoe that's a size 5, and the right a size 2, now you're not evenly yoked. Right. Look how that's going to cause conflict even biologically, physically. Right. You see what I'm saying? And even on the alignment of the body physically. You stress, that's called stress. Right. So it's the same thing when we communicate. What are we communicating? Are we the living manifestation of the words we speak? Because if we're not, that's poor communication. Off the jump.
So the first one is stop lying.
That is poor communication. When you don't communicate the knowledge of truth. Right. When you don't communicate from a reasoning and sound place, that is what's called poor communication. It's not that you don't communicate at all. It's that both of y'all it's being BSing each other, or one of y'all anyway. And you know why I come down to both people eventually? Because once you tell me, this is what we talking about, why do people stay in a relationship? When you complain about this person, then you turn around and say,
I love him.
all right, no.
No.
Yeah, no.
No?
No. Remember what I said a couple months ago about people are in a bad relationship with food, which is a mirror of their relationships in their life. Why you staying with this guy? He ain't going good. He does this and that. He beats you. He cheats on you. But I love him. Why you keep eating this food that causes diabetes,
because
lupus,
right.
heart disease, etc., etc.? But it tastes so good.
Right. I love it.
But you love something that hurts you.
Right.
You love something that causes you premature death. You love something that depletes you of your life. You love something that causes you to be an idiotic parent to your children. Cause you to neglect yourself. And so on and so on. And so you call that love? See what I'm saying? We don't know what love is, but we say, I'm ready to have somebody. Right. You know, when most people live in a toxic lifestyle, say, I'm ready for a man or woman, they ready for somebody to accommodate their BS.
Right.
That's all that is. They ain't ready for love.
Or the responsibility that comes with it.
They ain't ready for a woman or man, because a man and woman that's mature, it's not going to be that way.
Right.
It's not going to happen. So, how do we actualize our words? There's a difference. See, when you get into true meditation, you have components like visualization, the science of breathing, actualizing, to actualize. So, there's a difference between dreaming and visualizing. The question is, which one are you doing?
Right. That's deep.
So, how do I communicate? First, I communicate with the knowledge of truth. So, when I say I am something, I am making a public and private declaration that I'm the living manifestation of the words I speak. That's when you say I am. Coming from the great legendary MC Rakim from '86. He say, people think Eminem said this, but he giving homage to Rakim. Eminem didn't come up with this phrase, it was Rakim. He said, because I am whatever I say I am. And if I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Why is you saying you something and you not?
Not right.
This is why these types of relationships exist. Because they start off with poor communication. So, remember what I mentioned about the word poor? P-O-O-R, passing over opportunity repeatedly.
Yeah.
So, what does that mean? Passing over opportunity repeatedly. Because every day you breathe this holy breath through your lungs of life. You have an opportunity to change.
Right.
And you don't. You choose not to. Oh, it's so hard. Well, that's a bunch of BS. Because why is it so easy to do wrong?
Right.
Why is it so easy to keep making these same choices? Because it takes work to know something.
Right.
Know is the prefix of the word. It takes work to be something. It takes work to make something out of yourself.
Right.
Quit asking stuff you ain't ready for. We all want, we got attention deficiency. That's vanity, brother. Gotta feel needed and wanted all the time, but you don't want your damn self. I can't say that again.
Right.
Our producer on let me get one day about for sure. Okay.
You looking at us real.
I go.
Smiling, but in the inside,
can we put the bloop on?
Right.
We gotta get that bloop in here.
Like, man, they about to find us.
Right. We need to put the bloop.
Right. Sorry, Mr. Yancey.
Hey, you can't tell his name. He's anonymous. All right. So, now that I use my word, I guess I go to general rated now, right?
I don't know, boo.
All right. So, now besides communication, what else is on the list? All right. So, we have to stop living in fear. You cannot have love. You can't say you're ready for love if you live in fear. You can't have all these beautiful things that deals with joy and happiness and you have doubt. That's called inconstancy. I said earlier, beware of the irresolution in the intent of thy action. One thing irresolution means is undecided, uncertain. So, how many people repeat the same pattern? Man, I'm telling you, I hear this all the time from the females. I stay in female circles, man. You know, there's a lot of my clients, students. I'm gonna tell you what they tell me. They keep some of the ones that keep it real. They don't mind me. They want me to come out here and speak. Well, most guys tell, you know, we start off trying to be with one another, and they tell me they rather not deal with me because I have too many problems. And you know what the problem really is? The problem is not the problem itself. The problem, it comes down to you're not doing anything about whatever the problem is. Right. That's the true problem. Anybody can redeem themselves and uplift themselves from any fallen stages in life. All right? Because we made in the image of likeness. We have that same spiritual DNA as our Heavenly Father. We got to quit going weeping and whining and playing the victim to the Most High and asking for things that the Most High made us to do for ourselves. We got to stop that. Got to stop that. Got to quit playing the victim. Because one thing I say about my book about the victim is never victorious. You always acting like you the one being done wrong. You the very thing you claim you dislike and despise in other people.
And the spotlight is on you. So.
And the problem is you. Hey, if y'all don't know who the comedian Corey Holcomb is, this dude is hilarious. Man, he keep it real, man. Y'all gotta look up Corey Holcomb. He is raw in his comedy stand-up. And real talk, some call me the Corey Holcomb of holistic health. All right, so man, listen. So we got communications, we got the fear and doubt. This is why I tell you, look, how many people say this? This is real talk, man. When I say ask them, or they talking about when they ask why they stay in an unhealthy, unfruitful, unfulfilling relationship, you know what they say?
What does that?
Because I'm afraid to be by myself.
That's everybody that I've ever talked to.
I'm afraid to be by myself. I'm afraid to start over.
Yeah. I'm so like the comfortable song.
Ain't no comfort in this pain. Yeah. Listen to they cries and they weeps. They're not being comfort. What you comfortable with is fear and doubt, and it's not necessarily that person. That person is only representing your fear and doubt. Because if you didn't think like that, that person wouldn't be in your life, and that person would not want to be in your life. Because you would be something totally different, and y'all would not. That person wouldn't get along because now you had standards and expectations beyond their state of mind.
Right.
That they will never manifest because of their state of mind at that current present time, but they could change as well.
But they don't want to.
So this fear and doubt. Fear and doubt happiness. That's why you stay in an unhappy relationship. Ain't no other reason why. Let's keep it simple. Right. This ain't no big. You don't need forensic evidence for this. We don't need the blue light to see the blood stains on the carpet.
The murder she wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You live in fear and doubt. So I'm going to tell you once again on the radio, I'm going to tell you in person, I'm going to tell you on social media, wherever. Don't tell me you have a relationship with God or your God and you got toxic relationships out the gazoo in your life. Because we know what your God is. You keep submitting to fear and doubt. That's your God. That's who your God is. Fear. F-E-A-R. False evidence appearing real. That's another reason. That's the third thing on the list why people stay in an unhealthy relationship. We're going to go through 10, but we're not going through 10 tonight. You want to know why? Because you got to tune back in next week. So we're gonna kick it on this fear and doubt. Right. Why do you fear and doubt? Because you do not know thyself. Know is the prefix to the word knowledge. It is an ancient phrase, know thyself and thou shalt know the universe and God. You cannot know God and don't know thyself. It's the other way around. It's the other way around. No finite mind or worldly or carnal mind can comprehend things infinite or divine or spiritual. If you can't figure out these 5 fingers and toes and this skin, these worldly things, how you done supersede that and don't understand that, and you understand the highest plane of spirit life? Man, sit your tail down somewhere. Heads in beds.
Right. Un-American.
All right.
No,
that is American.
That is American.
Now, who is this? Sending me something on Facebook.
You don't say the person's name.
I don't know it, but all right. Anyway, man, I'm getting mad. It's like
Okay, look, since you're talking about Facebook, what's going on with the females and they sending like the little naked pictures or whatnot? I was talking.
That's vanity, man.
I was talking to a gentleman or whatnot, like not too long ago, and I was telling him about that, about like females or whatnot, they putting their pictures.
But this go
Facebook.
back to us. This the cycle
vanity.
of slavery of sexually exploiting yourself. There's 5 things that the lower self breeds. The lower self breeds hatred, slander, lewdness, murders, theft, and anything that cause harm. Lewdness is immoral sexual behavior. All right. And you live in a society that 1 out of every 3 women is assaulted every 15 seconds. So we're going to talk more about that. We're going into our next commercial break. Thank you for tuning in to Synergy of Life. Once again, I'm Mikhail Nube, your host.
Co-host Don Blake Jr.
Get back with us.
Yes, sir.
You are such a... Why are you being lazy? You.
Okay, I got you. No, that's
Man,
fine.
I got
Okay, no
this
problem.
guy.
I'm the other guy.
You talking about the social media?
He don't want to... Why y'all man don't want to say his name right? Why you want to say his name?
Oh, what you mean? Oh, yeah, you branded your name.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I did it once and then y'all
He
told
did
me no.
one.
But we 2 hours now.
Yeah, we took one. Okay, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
This guy.
So yeah.
This guy.
Man.
It's Tom Blake Jr.
Whatever happened to the clip that you did with when we went to go see seeing tomorrow?
Seeing
the clip.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Nancy
whatever.
got it.
Oh, Nancy.
I never got. Now, mind you, I can get it back. She better get it back because she left one of her pieces here.
So you gonna do collateral?
Give
Give my stuff back and I give your stuff back. I ain't playing with you.
No, man.
You give me my stuff, I give you your stuff back. You give me my stuff. Now this time you gonna have to put the hat. I mean the wig on, right? You put the wig on.
Yeah, I put it on.
Oh, I keep on thinking we on Ustream. Mikhail Nube, the holistic sex symbol.
A member of the Harris Club, Men's Hair Club.
Don Blake Jr., aka DJ, also known as the other guy. The other guy. So yeah, make sure you put. You look like the UPS man. You look like the UPS.
Really do. Really. Hold on. And he got what's up with that one piece of hair? He got that one piece of hair. You got that one piece of hair hanging off of the side.
That's my bag. See, people wear it in the front, I play it to the side.
Look like a 1970s
Who is this
UPS
trying
man.
to court me now? This sister look all right. Hold on.
No, snap. See, you went to this. Hold on, who that?
I can't say who she is because we use straight. No evidence.
It is recorded.
Right. Message.
All right, we're ready to come back from promotion.
Right.
Oh, hold on. Oh, wow.
You know. Oh, so is.
Welcome back to Synergy of Life. I'm Mikhail Nube, your host.
And this is co-host. I'm gonna say it one more time. Don Blake Jr.
All right.
Yeah, the executive producer had got on me about that, so I I had to sing it to y'all one more time. He got real angry at me. He was like, "Why you don't do this? Why you don't sing no more? Why you don't do that?" So yeah, why is you looking like a 1973 UPS dude with the hair, man?
Hey man, look man.
You got the hair net.
Look. I want to get no food on the mic, all right?
You need to go on Ustream.tv. We be clowning. I'm telling you.
Listen.
We gonna be clowning. Man, what's up with you? Still got the neck on your...
On my what? Man,
the
look.
neck.
All right, I don't want no Jerry curl juice dripping up. So, welcome back to the Synergy of Life, the show that provides scientific and clinical evidence on how to remove mental and emotional toxic patterns that create many illnesses through the acute, chronic, and autoimmune diseases. You can get rid of these things if you're willing to embrace the truth. You can get rid of these things if you are ready for love. You can get rid of these things if you're ready to keep it real, plain and simple. If you get rid of these things if you're ready to give up these vices.
Oh my God.
All right. Now.
The holistic sex symbol.
Listen.
Go ahead.
And one day soon, I'm going to give y'all exclusive live interview of myself and where the term, the holistic sex symbol come from. How did it come into manifestation? Because the holistic sex symbol represents something profound. It represents a new movement itself. So y'all get ready for that exclusive interview. Yeah. And matter of fact, I'm going to do it before the month of June is over with. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and lay into them. I'm going to give y'all 30 minutes of why I'm known as the holistic sex symbol. Because none of y'all going to get what I'm saying by saying the title right now. All right. So
what about the Veg Fest?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Veg Fest. Synergy of Life on Who Has the Power Radio Network. It's not only broadcasting at the Veg Fest, sponsored by Cleveland Vegan Society, this Saturday, June 7th, at Cleveland State University, downtown Cleveland, from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and we'll be broadcasting live from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. We are not only broadcasting there, we are the first radio station, holistic health and wellness, to do something like this thing. It's going to be great keynote speakers, national speakers there that you are familiar with on Netflix documentaries that deal with holistic health and wellness. And I'm going to be right there with my co-host Tom Blake Jr. and my producer Charles Yancey.
Charles Yancey.
All right. Hey, we gotta give him an AK, man. All right.
He should be the other guy, like behind the display.
We gonna give him another name. We can't say Charles Yancey, man. You know, we gotta give him. We giving him some flavor, man.
Right.
We giving him some flavor.
You can catch him on Mondays and Wednesdays. What's the time? What's the age? 7 to 9. Oh, this what? Cleveland Inspirational?
Cleveland Inspiration.
Yeah, Cleveland Inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In the mix. Hey, shout out to my homie Silver B.
Silver B in the mix.
All right. So we back to this fear thing.
Oh, before you start that, you got to do the 21st.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 21st.
21st.
On the 21st, Synergy of Life is giving a holistic health and wellness seminar sponsored by Ultimate Body Transformer Gym and Who Has the Power Radio Network. Right here downtown.
Yes.
At 2503?
2580. We don't even know.
2530 Superior Avenue.
He was throwing
across from the 3 BP, I'm about to say 3P, BP gas station.
Right.
On the 5th floor.
On the 5th.
All right.
Yeah.
On the 5th floor. We have front, side, and back parking. All right. Be there. 2 to 5 p.m.
No valet parking.
All right. No, it's fine. Y'all can park. We got parking.
Also, the commercial. The UBT commercial.
Oh, yeah. Go on YouTube right now. We got the Ultimate Body Transformer commercial out on YouTube.
Yeah.
All you got to do is type in Ultimate Body Transformer trailer. Produced and directed and special effects done by yours truly, Mikhail Nube, by Synergy of Life Productions.
Yes.
Check it out. And I've got some more commercials coming out this week, exclusively with Mikhail Nubay, the Synergy of Life, and Holistic and Synergy Fitness. For those of you who just tuning in, I'm also a holistic personal trainer, holistic life coach, a practitioner of Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine, and a very accomplished, successful martial art practitioner of Indonesian and Chinese Kung Fu. All right, so come and get with me.
And you also said life coach, right?
I also say holistic life coach. Okay. That's right. I ain't gonna run all the rest of the resume down, but sum it up right there, right now. And I'm also a great lover. Come get at me. Answer my ad. I put my. No.
So you gonna make the 89% gonna drop down messing with you?
Look, real talk. No, since you talk about that, that come right to the subject matter. Real talk. I'm gonna tell you. I tell all these brothers, man, all these men, y'all better get y'all health together, because healthy is sexy.
Right.
I'm telling you. You just trust me. I'm telling you something.
That's why I linked up with you.
All right. So listen to this. Check this out. There's a shortage of people. It's a shortage of men out here already, for various reasons. So every time I'm talking to y'all brothers, every time you act a fool, you just my value go up on another whole level. Real talk. Every time you refuse to get your health together, my value goes up on another whole level. Not because of you, because of how I already am in the first place, but all you do is reinforce how valuable I am in my ways of living and my path when you out there cutting up after the food. Right. You just put the spotlight on somebody like me even more. I said it, whatever. This is the show we say what you can't say. Right. If you can't deal with the truth, oh well, you're going to have a hard time living life, because you are of the Most High, which is the truth, and you are denying yourself. Right. You are only cutting yourself off from the source that sustains all life. Now, maybe we can sneak a few words here, because our radio producer is not in the room right now.
So, what you want to talk about before you come back? You want to talk about sex? No,
so check this out. So we talking about fear. That's the third thing we discussing on the list, fear and doubt. This is why people stay in unhealthy relationships. And you long for something unique and special. You long for somebody, because misery demands company. It don't want it, it demands it. And it's crazy how miserable people get tired of their own selves. So they want to taste of heaven every now and then. You know, it's a lesson on misery. It says something like this. It says, grief is natural to thee, and always about thee. Pleasure is a stranger and visit thee by times. Grief is unmixed, and joy wanteth not is alloy of pain. Meaning grief don't want no happy, joyful people around it, and joy is to say, I don't want to be around your miserable self either. Right. But yet, it always finds itself wanting to taste the heaven. You know, that's why we have a lot of betrayal in society when people are trying to have or attempt to have a monogamous relationship with someone. You know, I'm speaking on behalf of the sisters. You know, a lot of sisters talk about how you got other women out here always trying to get somebody else, man, because they used to be in the other woman because they dysfunctional in their own relationship when they attempt to have one. And why is that? What false security do they find in doing such a thing? You know, I hear women keep it real with me, man, and they tell me, you know, they don't. The one reason is they don't want the responsibility of being what they supposed to be, to have a man commit themselves to them. They don't want to be that woman, you know, because it take work. They got to get their act together.
Yeah, like what you were saying.
It's just like the comedian. I can't remember her name. She played a lot of Wayne Brothers movies. She tall, and she got short haircut. She said this. She said she was watching Oprah Winfrey's show, and Oprah said, keep it. Don't lower your standards. Make a list of everything you want in a man. So she said she got to making her list. She said, God, you know what? I can't say the word now. My producer is back. She said, I can't be, he said, shoot, he too good for me. I need to get myself together. Right. When she started making a list of the type of man she want. And that was real. Right. She said, he is good too good for me. He ain't gonna be with me.
Yeah, she was going down like the quality.
She's going down the qualities of the list of the type of man she want.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, he too good for me. I need to get myself together.
Right.
And that's why you have a lot of women who rather see another man that's in a relationship with another woman. Because she lives in fear and doubt. She has low self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
She does not believe in herself where she can be the only one. She feel more secure in this false secure state of mind because there's no security in that. Being the other woman. I'm going to tell you why, because I talked about vanity earlier, right? So she needs to feel wanted and needed. See, if her man, if she was all that, her man wouldn't be with me. She got to pump herself up.
Right.
And let me tell you something, all you sisters out there who vain talking about, I can change him. I'm going to tell you another lesson that comes from a spiritual lesson known as the instability of man. It's about the hero. The hero, the most renowned of human character. What is he or she but the bubble of this weakness? The public is unstable and ungrateful. Why should a man of wisdom endanger his life for fools? Now, this is vanity. You want to be a hero. I'll give you an example. I want to jump in front of the bullet for the president. That's vanity.
I ain't doing that.
Got people in the gang say, yeah, I went down for my homie. That's vanity.
I ain't doing that.
All right. So,
and they repping the city or their hood
or zip code.
Zip code and.
No, they repping foolishness.
Right.
They repping their lower self. They repping their disobedience to the Most High and their brother man, sister man. That's what they representing. And so on that page. Now, that's why vanity is beyond them all. You know, what did Spider-Man, on Spider-Man Part 1, for those who didn't see this movie, and for those who've seen it, here's a remembrance. Reference to the part, Spider-Man Part 1, when the Green Goblin drugged Spider-Man, Spider-Man woke up on a rooftop. And he tried to get Spider-Man to join him in crime. And then what he told Spider-Man was, he said, they gonna hate the hero Spider-Man.
Right.
And why you trying to save unstable and ungrateful people?
Right.
That's gonna hate you in the end anyway. You need to just join me. That was real. He was teaching Spider-Man that the public is unstable and ungrateful. That's what he was teaching them. I don't care what you do, they still ain't gonna be grateful towards you. And that's how it is in real life, man. Because gratitude is a virtue. And gratitude is not meaningless words you say. Gratitude is something that you reciprocate. And you acknowledge this obligation with cheerfulness. You don't say, oh, okay, I'll go ahead and do it. No, you're ungrateful. You see, so back to this fear of doubt. Being the other woman, you know, and you got men who does this too, because they low self-esteem and secure. Now, everybody got different situations, scenarios. It ain't necessary this all the time, but I'm talking about this specifically according to our subject matter. You got some people now, you know, hey, somebody at home, I'm going to tell you what strippers teach other women. That's what, do you know what strippers tell other women? Because a lot of women go to strippers and say, why do men come in here? You know what the strippers tell them? These are the most frequent made statements. This is one of the most popular ones. Well, married men come in the strip club because what they wife
don't have.
No, they got it. They lazy.
Ooh.
They lazy. They depressed. They neglectful towards their husband. They have not healed from their childhood experiences, and it's leaking over into a relationship.
Right.
And these with good men.
Right.
So that goes back to what I say all the time to my clients. You know, we try to fulfill spiritual voids with toxic person, places, and things. It's not gonna work.
Right.
You're gonna have to face yourself.
Right.
You're gonna have to embrace and love yourself. Because it don't matter what opportunity you have to have good people in your life, you still ain't gonna change until you get your act together. If thy creator lay everything before thee that thy heart can ask for, question, will happiness and joy remain in thy gates? The answer is no. Why? Because your lower self Your carnal self, your weakness will forbid you of it. Your infirmity will declare war against everything that you had the nerve to ask for.
And then they decide to get their stuff together
You
once
know,
when the person leaves.
how you ask me to come help you, you on one end of the couch, you come help me. Can you help me move the couch? I'll come grab the other end. You swatting at my hands. I'm trying to help you move the couch.
Right.
This is the toxic state of mind. This is the toxicity in America. This is why the relationship's like it is. No one wants to be evenly yoked no more, for example. Man, look, I'm gonna use myself for example.
Okay.
I had all type of styles of female try to get with me, court with me. Literally. I mean every style under the sun. And I say this, you mean to tell me that you know I'm not gonna be happy with you. You know you like, in other words, the same reason why people love me and like me is the same reason why they can't stand me. Right. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. You drawn to most of my qualities. You drawn to all these things you admire me for. But these same principles and disciplines I have, if you on some BS, it's gonna cut you off. Now the same thing you love, you can't stand now. Because it's not supporting your negative patterns. Right. So I say something like this. You mean to tell me, you know I'm not happy. You know what I'm not going to do ain't going to be with somebody like you. And you still want to be in a relationship with me? Yeah, the answer is yes.
Because they feel secure towards you? When they was not really like going off?
No, it ain't about going off.
Well, not going off, but more like...
No, look, brother, that's the toxic state of mind. That's the fear and doubt. You see? So, and I'm going to say something, but not yet. I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to pump myself up, but I'm just keeping it real. It's like this. Hey, I heard women say this, man, and to me especially. They'd rather be with me even if I'm with somebody else, because, hey, I know you clean-cut brother, you stand-up brother, before I go out there and exploit myself with a bunch of fools. And real talk, if you out there living a carnal life, you sharing your man anyway. You sharing your man anyway. Right. If you out here trying to do the Mary J, talking about I love my Mr. Wrong, you ain't got no fruitful relationship.
You just supporting.
You supporting his negative behavior patterns. Do you know how powerful? Let me talk to this woman for a minute. And I want to hear why he ain't talking about the bed. Oh, shut up. Listen, let me tell you something. This is real talk right here. All right. Do you know why so many problems get around you as the woman? Because that's how powerful you are. That's how significant you are in the uplifting and sustaining civilization. I'm telling you, I'm giving you some real live talk. You better take these keys and run and free yourself. That's how important you are. You know what I mean? Y'all sisters, y'all better listen. Real talk. This ain't about he ain't talking about the man. No, I'm talking about you, because you the key. Right. That's how deep you are. That's how important you are. And I know you don't believe and think that about yourself. And you can't stand me for putting you in a position for you to acknowledge that. Because now you got to uphold that. Because I see who you truly are. And as I say on the show, when I open up, if you want to heal, first you must heal. The only way you can heal is through the holistic approach. Do you know what heal means? Spiritual soundness. That's the root etymology meaning of the word of healing. Spiritual soundness. So in order to heal, you must become whole. And when you have begun the journey of becoming whole, that only means you have become enlightened, that you are a spiritual being manifesting through a human nervous system. And you know you're not this body. You know you're not this flesh. So quit thinking in our flesh. It's not in our bones the reason. It's not in our flesh to think. It's not. Well, I feel this and that. That's what keep getting you in trouble. Right. Your thoughts and emotions is two different faculties. Your emotional thinking is what's getting you in trouble. Your emotional thinking is like letting a blind man drive you in New York City in rush hour traffic.
Mm.
That's what your emotions doing.
Steak man.
See my oh yeah. Everybody don't see it. Watch the Boondocks,
Right.
you know. But so this fear and doubt. When I talk about detoxification, when you come join the ultimate detox program that New Bay has, Mikhail New Bay, I'm gonna tell you why it's the ultimate. And when you say ultimate or supreme, you talking about the most high.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is fasting, cleansing, detoxification all over again? What are we fasting from? What are we cleansing? And what are we detoxing? Those the 3 steps. That is the process, and they go in that order. All right, we fasting from toxic thoughts. We cleansing ourselves of toxic patterns. And we are detoxing ourselves from toxic person, places, and things in our life. We are detoxing misery. We are detoxing and cleansing ourselves from unresolved resentment, anger, rage, anxiety, fear, doubt. That is what we are detoxing. We are not detoxing to get rid of a few pounds.
Right.
But you still a hot mess mentally, emotionally. You still in toxic relationships. You're still a toxic parent. You still all these things, but you lost some weight.
Right.
You ain't did nothing.
I want to say something, but I don't know how it gonna come out.
Well, you see our producers looking at it like,
Right.
watch yourself.
Right.
So that's what we are detoxing from. We detoxing from the lower self.
Mm-hmm.
We detoxing from nonsense. We detoxing from foolishness that cause us to despise wisdom, instructions, and understanding. That's what we detoxing from.
Right.
That is the New Bay Detoxification for Life program. And check this out. We talking about people staying in unhealthy relationships,
Right.
starting with themselves. So people always see one of my clients doing well. It could be a family member of theirs or a friend, and they say they go ask my client, well, what should I do? They say, oh, go talk to my practitioner. So, because in the first thing, they not ready. They're just looking at the results,
Right.
but they ain't ready to take on responsibility to get that result.
Right.
So when I start telling them some of the things I just ran off, what detoxing truly is and what it means, you know what they say?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll get back to you.
Right.
But you wanted it so bad.
No, you were just curious.
No, they was vain. They vain, brother.
nosy.
They just want to lose some weight.
Right.
They say I want butts and guts. I want to keep my breasts. I want to keep my hips. Okay, but you don't care about your health.
Right.
You don't care about this diabetes you developing. You don't care about this uterine fibroids. You don't care about your fibromyalgia.
And for the
You don't care. Man, that's how deep this fear and doubt and vanity is. They want to stay in a battle relationship with themselves. And want the nerve to want you to be in it with them.
Right.
I can't do it, man.
Because we be talking to some of your clients too. Me and you.
So I need to be advertising myself more. So I mentioned earlier, if you just tuning in, I'm gonna put my resume out again. All right.
The resume again for the
All
New
right.
Bay.
All right.
For all the
Listen.
89%.
No.
Oh, no, you don't want.
All right. Listen. Let me explain. I mentioned earlier about I'm ready. I've always been ready for love. I'm ready to hire Mrs. New Bay. And let me give you the uniform dress code. Okay, and let me give you the qualities.
Okay.
All right. Now, first of all, let's get this out the way.
All right. Put the paper right here.
All right. Now, I'm very versatile. I'm very adventurous. I'm very family oriented. I'm very attentive to my lady. All right, I'm good. I'm gonna be good to you. When I'm with you, you got me. I don't flirt. I don't look at nobody else. All that is for you.
Right.
All right, I'm flirting with you.
Right.
All eyes on you and me. All right.
You be sexting?
I'll be what?
Sex.
Man. Oh
You
yeah.
know, sex is-
I don't think everybody know what that is. Tell me what
that's
that is.
like having sex on text. Like,
No,
is
no,
I'm saying
no.
it right? Like,
No,
'cause
no,
I never
no,
did that
no,
before.
no. What it is?
I'm a virgin on that one.
All right,
so.
look. Oh,
I never
you
did
just
that.
you flirting in the sensuous way through texting. Now, a lot of people ain't sensuous because it takes maturity to be sensuous.
Right.
You know. But man, now that sexting stuff, man, with this younger generation, man, that is crazy, man.
I just call you on that one.
All right. So look. Anyway, what I was saying. All right, where was I? Okay. All right. I'm very energetic. All right. If I'm healthy, you gonna be healthy. All right. I ain't dealing with no lazy woman. That's not gonna happen. All right. I'm telling you right now. But so let me get the uniform code out the way first. I'm gonna tell you right now. All right. You gonna need some heels around the house. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If that's gonna be a problem, don't even answer my ad, okay? All right, because I mean it's somebody for everybody. You ain't gotta come this way. I gotta come your way. I'm gonna tell you right now. And whoever do this, whoever in my life, they gonna want to do this. They gonna be honored to do this. You see, and you will be dressing up. I'm gonna tell you right now. And we gonna make sure you got a whole wardrobe. All right. Oh no, real talk. Now listen. Did you see the movie Friday Ice Cube Part 2?
What?
Did you see that movie Friday with Ice Cube?
Oh yeah.
So you remember how his uncle Bear room was set up?
Oh yeah, that's next.
Hey.
Yeah. Hold on, you gonna have some change?
Let them see the movie, man. They can YouTube that.
Come on.
Hey, look.
Man.
I'm like this. When I come home, I don't want to come home to what's out in the world. I don't want to come home to no toxicity. All right, that's bad enough. It exists for me to talk about this on the radio. I'm coming home to love, brother.
Right.
That is my sacred sanction. That's where I rejuvenate, replenish. That's where I regroup myself with my significant other, who I'm evenly yoked with, and charged up to go back out into this crazy world.
Right.
And I'm not coming home to nothing else. Okay. I'm not coming home to nothing less. Right. That's my buddy. That's my best of friends. We family, man. That's what it's doing. That's what.
Homie love a friend.
Homie love a friend.
Remember R. Kelly?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Homie love a friend.
So that's what it is. You cannot live in fear and doubt and think you're going to have Mikhail Nube. Mikhail Nube is phenomenal. All right? You're not going, and I'm going to give you an example. If you look at the size of your thumb, and it's a magnet, you're not going to pull Tower City, and that's a piece of metal. Right. The magnetic field of that little magnet cannot attract that big building, you see. All right, so I'm going to go deeper into that when I come back about the law of attraction and magnetism. And once again, I'm your host, Mikhail Nube.
This is co-host, Don Blake Jr.
And we are the Synergy of Life on Who Has the Power Radio Network.
Are you happy now?
Dude, you looking for a job? I'm about to say, can you sing? You got some moves or something? Man, what I'm saying, look, you watch what he do.
What she do?
She a lifeguard or something? Commentator. You can do that, right?
Oh, she a National Coast Guard or something?
Okay, we'll give you a National Coast Guard or something. You might have a new spot.
I know she was in the military. I knew that.
Let me look at her about.
Keep in mind, this is recorded.
Hey, you get all the evidence on here. Hey, look. Real talk. I think she kind of digging the brother.
Oh, for real?
I'm telling you, man, I seen it in her eyes. Look at all these nosy people out here listening.
Yeah.
All right.
89%.
Man, real talk, man.
Don't let me get on the same. It's going to be 80 what? I don't know.
88 and a half.
No, that you 88 and a half. I'm going to be 87.
Oh, no. It's what R. Kelly say, let's double up. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, man. That's too much.
There's a bit.
Right. You better take a ticket.
Anyway, this is Behind the Scenes with Synergy of Life with your host, Mikhail Nube.
Co-host Don Blake Jr.
All right.
Can you please do something about that hair net?
Oh, my hair?
The hair net.
Oh, okay.
Your hair falling off.
All right.
I'm about to say, you had that in the whole time. That looks weird.
Here, let me
Hey,
see.
man.
I do something.
We in the end of days, man. It's not weird anymore.
Sure, I do something. I put my hair net on. I used to work at Taco Bell.
All right.
So I used
Really?
to
So you like look like Tommy trying to protect your head.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My little head. I used to do that. They used to love me up there.
This is the last commercial, man.
All right.
Sure.
The hair commercial.
He got a hair.
Oh, my goodness.
She engaged?
I ain't feeling that.
No, yeah, we ain't good. You know we still recording, right? On Ustream.tv. But yeah. I told you. Oh!
All right, here we go.
Once again, this is Mikhail Newbay.
And this is Don Blake Jr.
Welcome back to Synergy of Life on Who Has the Power Radio Network.
Yes, sir.
The show that provides scientific and clinical evidence and moral and spiritual evidence on how to remove mental and emotional toxic patterns out your life so you can be happy and healthy.
Yeah. Yes. Anywho, you know, on doing a break overnight, you're gonna have a whole bunch of people
What?
calling you.
I hope so, man.
Yeah.
You know, hey, shoot. We need to get these resumes in. Let's see what's going on out here.
Right.
You know, the holistic set symbol is at large right now.
Oh yeah.
All right, so anyway, if you watching this on what's the stream address again?
Oh, Ustream.tv.
You can see us live up in the studio. You can see my hair piece I'm rocking because I'm a platinum member of the hair club for being.
Yeah. I was about to say just for me.
Hey, look, I'm not just a customer. I'm a friend of the president. All right, so check this out.
Man, I look good with this hairnet on my head.
Look, let me get back to this resume while we talking about why
ahead.
people stay in unhealthy relationships.
Go ahead.
Why people stay in toxic, unfruitful relationships.
Go ahead.
And listen, I'm here to encourage you to walk away. Make your no mean no and make your yes mean yes. Okay, if that's hard for you to do, come get at me through my holistic life coaching classes. You can reach me at 330-485-3858. That's 330-485-3858. I'm located at 419 East 200th Street at the Ultimate Body Gym. All right, come get at me. I do holistic personal training. I'm going to teach you how to use food as medicine. I'm going to teach you how to eat to live mentally, emotionally, as well as physically. All right, whatever issues you got, I'm there to help you.
And I'm going to be there too.
All right. All right, so once again, let me put my resume out right quick.
Go ahead.
These qualifications, we're going to get back to the subject matter.
Man,
But
you
it's
got
really
one.
one of the same. So what I was talking about, the heels, right? You all right, so listen, ladies, listen. This is grown folks talk. We talking about being healthy. We talking about having healthy relationships. How are you constantly in relationship after relationship and you still are not fulfilled? You still talking about, I wish my man was this and that. Well, why you didn't get that one? Because before the break, I was going into the laws of attraction, the laws of thought. And if I'm gonna tell you, for those of you who not hip to the documentary The Secret, you need to watch this. It's on YouTube. Type in first 20 minutes of The Secret. And you're going to learn the simplicity but profound knowledge about the laws of attraction.
They also have a book on.
Yeah, they have a book.
Yep.
So basically, the narrator explains that the things you focus on that you don't want the most is what you get. Because that's where you're putting all your energy towards. He said, stop thinking about what you don't want and focus on what you need.
Right.
And what you don't need. Now, I'm going to say this. People think their problem is financial and it's moral and spiritual, which is hindering them financially on a domestic level, socially speaking. Because what happens when you get money and you ain't got your mind right? You just got a budget to exploit yourself with your vices. It's a spiritual lesson called weakness about it's another lesson on the lower self. It says this. It says the best thing in a fool's hand will turn into his tool of destruction. But out of the worst, the wise will find the means to do good. What's the best thing in a fool's hands? You see?
Right.
So, now, let me put my waiver out.
All right.
Do not answer my ad if you're not about this. I'm telling you right now. I'm raw. You gonna get Corey Holcomb. What's his name? Corey Holcomb out of me. I'm telling you right now. I'm looking. I need. This is my wife to be. And of course, she's gonna be a lot like me, and have her own distinguished style, versatility. Right. Very, very. It's got to be mental stimulation. It's got to be. You got to be morally, spiritually grounded, or on the path, and we gonna grow together. Right. If it's something I don't know the lead or guy you in, well, darn it, we gonna go learn it together, all right? I kind of like that word, darn. That's what we gonna use from now around here.
You gonna use that?
All right. Every now and then I get in the other word. But we gonna use darn. Darn it. Darn you.
I don't sound right saying that though.
Well, don't you say it there. All right. You gotta put the duh on it. Darn.
Man, that's a lot of work, man.
Darn it. All right.
Darn it.
So, now besides more spiritual, all right, now, you're going to have to be outgoing, have fun. I like to have fun. I like to do things. I like to do outdoors activities as well as indoor.
Right.
I like to travel, family oriented. And we're going to keep a clean social circle amongst us.
Right.
We got to keep good energy in the house.
Right.
So you're going to have to be able to make me that late night sandwich. Okay? Especially late night. Late night. That's right. I eat. Man, I'm hungry. I eat. I ain't about I eating after 6. Forget all that. Right. I'm going to eat.
Right.
Because I'll give out a lot of energy. She going to have to know how to put that magic on that sandwich. And she gonna have to go. Wait a minute, hold on. And she gotta be the right footwear. She gonna have to wear some heels to that kitchen and bring my sandwich back. No, you ain't gotta have on heels all the time, but majority of the time.
Right. You gonna have to have on some heels.
You gotta have something. And I'm telling you, man, I like accessories.
Like necklaces, like what?
Man. Look, man.
What you prefer, like a bracelet, necklace?
Man, I like all that. I'm simple, man.
Something that
you can put on some stud earrings, but do something with yourself.
Right. What about the nose ring?
It's all right. Depends.
What about a lip ring?
No, lip ring.
Lip ring.
Oh no. That's exotic right there. That might, that might be on the weekend or something like that.
What about the other one? No, never mind.
I think you Don Blake Jr. I think you're gonna be kicked off the show for a while. Hey, listen, look, I'm gonna tell y'all who listening right now. He be trying to get me in trouble, starting stuff, so it's not me. I don't be saying nothing about he be bringing up this subject matter. Because a lot of people know me. I'm a shy and quiet guy.
Shut up.
I'm shy and quiet. Okay, I'm trying to break out of this box about being shy and
we
quiet.
All funny. We all funny. We be having fun at the gym. We just have a good time.
All right.
That just
see, and that's the point I'm making right now. Who want to stay in a toxic relationship and don't have no fun? I guess you just wouldn't be American if you didn't want to stay in a toxic relationship. People love being American.
Right.
They just love it, man.
Oh, that person Americanized.
All right, so listen to this. Now, I already got the heels out the way. I have to keep reinforcing that because I don't want no problems. I don't want you saying I didn't know. We ain't having none of that.
Hey.
Once again, do not answer my ad if this is not you. All right? I'm very sensuous. I'm very attentive to my woman. Right. I like to cuddle. I like to
long walks on the beach.
Yeah, long walks on the beach.
I knew that was coming.
I like to kiss. Man, look. I'm telling you like this. Look.
French.
Man, that's not my nationality, man.
No, I'm talking about French kiss.
Look, I don't know what that is. I got to do Bay kiss, man.
Okay,
right.
That's you put that on YouTube. So
all right. All right, I like to dance. We gonna go out dancing. All right, we ain't even got to go out. We can make our house the club.
Oh.
That's what I like. Yeah, and I love. Hey, matter of fact, put that on this. Get a strobe light.
Yeah.
We need to get a strobe light up in there.
What about what kind of music?
All kinds of music, man. You know, depend on what we role playing that night.
Okay.
You know,
What twerk music?
Yeah, some twerk, some blue sky walking. You know, might
1970s.
do some country.
What about role
Put
play?
the cowboy boots on.
What about role play? You said cowboy boots.
That's right. Hey, listen. Hey, one day might they throw some Little Kim in there with some country music. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, check this out. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of activity, man. I have a lot of skills and talent in various things. So, you know, my lady just gonna get it in with me, man. We gonna be what's happening when we step on the scene. I'm very stylish, you know. Man, look, I'm plain and simple. I'm like one of the most simplest men. You made me a sandwich. I'm very grateful. It made me a good sandwich.
Right. With tomatoes and cheese and.
No, yeah, but they don't know what type of cheese. Oh, that's another thing too. Let me tell you something. A lot of people know I cook. I cook very well. I do plant-based culinary. Right. But let me tell you this right now, ladies. That does not mean I'm gonna be doing all the cooking. All right, you gonna get your butt in there and cook. No, that's another thing. Let me know.
Now, what if they don't know how to cook though?
Hey, that's all right. Long as they,
you're gonna teach them.
I'm a teacher, but you know what? Real talk, I don't care they know how to cook, brother. As long as they good to me, that's something we learn. I'm gonna teach them in the kitchen. Ain't nothing like a new bay cooking lesson, brother.
That's what's up.
Ain't nothing like a new bay cooking lesson.
You gonna turn all these women
all right,
right
because
now.
see, when I talk about cooking, I'm talking about love.
Cooking for the soul.
Cooking for the soul.
Yeah.
You know, cooking for that. Cooking. All right, that's another show. I can't talk about that right now. But back to this toxic relationship thing. Staying in an unhealthy relationship out of fear and doubt. Now, let's give them some pointers on how to break away free from this prison. All right. Now, first thing is first. Why are you afraid to leave? I don't know, Mikhail. I'm just afraid to leave. I don't know what's out there. I don't. All right. So, this the first thing. Stop sabotaging yourself. You will make up some nonsense on why you gonna stay in something that's causing you harm.
Right. That's
see, sabotage. You will make up stuff that's not even in existence. They keep you from leaving. But that's back to what fear is an acronym for. FEAR. False evidence appearing real. You making up stuff that ain't even real. Man, I'm real talk. That's another thing I'm putting on the list for the resume, the qualifications. Look, I don't want to hear no mouth, okay? I ain't dealing with no stinking thinking. I'm not dealing with no stinking attitude, all right? Well, I said a healthy relationship, a very loving communication, great. Hey, I'm going to tell you, I ain't going to whisper sweet nothings in your ear. I'm going to whisper sweet something in your ear. All right? Well, I got plenty to say. All the communication going to be great between me and my wife to be because, hey, man, I flow like a river, and so she. Look at that. See, look at that. You hear that flow?
Right. You over there stuttering?
Yeah. I mean, communication going to be great. Always great, you know. Right. And you will reciprocate what I give. And if not, don't answer the ad. It's just plain and simple. You are not going to parasite me.
Don't do it.
Them days is over with. Don't approach me. I'm putting out. I'm make sure I go over this every show. I ain't dealing with no parasites on tools. See, people in love, and they ready to enjoy Mikhail.
But they ain't ready for the responsibility
and accountability that comes with Mikhail Nubay. The holistic set symbol. You see, let me tell them a little bit about what the holistic set symbol is.
You sure you want to do it this show?
I'm gonna go ahead, man, because it's an extensive lesson. I'm gonna tell them. Check this out.
Just give them a little piece of it.
Let me tell you this.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing it right now, because it's going right with the subject matter. Why people stay in toxic relationships. The holistic set symbol represent, and it's a reinforcement what true love is. See, why do you put holistic in front of the word set symbol? Because, see, a lot of you think sex is love, and it's not.
Wow.
You think your carnal attraction towards somebody is love. And what I say synergy means, no individual part is greater than the whole. So when I say holistic in front of the word set symbol, what am I really saying? We know whole deals with the spirit, the soul, the mental, emotional, and the physical, totally integrated, balanced across all of those components of the whole true self, which is spirit, man. So my spirituality itself is sexy. My spirituality itself is what is the most profound, what makes me so sensuous. I understand what I am and who I am because I understand what I am not. See, you can't enjoy the fruits of the earth in the earth itself. You can't enjoy this human body if you enslaved to the illusion of it. You can't enjoy it if you in pain and in sickness. See, when you have true health, this body is the living temple of what we call God within. But when you are sick and miserable, this body is now become a prison to the soul. All right, so it's you are shackled. You are shackled in the soul. And the soul eventually must shake off the crumbled shackle of this human form. Because the soul cannot be suppressed. It cannot be buried in the closet. No, that's all I'm going to give them on that.
No, was half or was all of it?
No, it ain't nowhere near all of it.
So that was like...
That's just a little quick trailer peek of what the holistic set symbol is. Okay. Holistic set symbol reinforce love and happiness. And the holistic set symbol is a reinforcement of what it takes to have true love and happiness.
Right. In your spirit. Wow.
You know, that's what the holistic set symbol existence is for. To teach you what true sensuality is. To teach you what true companionship is. To teach you what it means to be evenly yoked and not be with somebody because you're trying to pass up some time. Right. You don't need to be with nobody to pass up no time.
Because you feel like you can't do better.
Man, listen. Because they feel unworthy. And you know why most of you feel unworthy? Now, I totally understand if somebody programs you that from your youth that you are unworthy and you did not have the proper parenting or someone to intervene and teach you otherwise. I understand that. But let's put that to the side for now. Let me get at these fools out here. You want to know why you feel unworthy? Because you ain't done nothing for you to be worthy of nothing else but what you do. Getting. That's why you feel unworthy. Because you know you own some BS. Darn it. Keep it real. Quit asking for stuff you're not ready for because you're not worthy of it. In my book, I call this, you haven't made spiritual probation yet. How can you be around all the right things, all the things that represent the higher plane of spirit life, all the things that can free you from this, and you still can't embrace it? That means you still doing something wrong. The problem is you. As Corey Holcomb say, the problem is you.
That's wild.
Because you can't keep it real with yourself. Why are you in your 40s and 50s? That's right. I ain't stepping on no toes. You stepping on your own toes. Why are you not happy? I tell you why. Because you making the same foolish decisions that's feeding the same negative patterns that you was doing in your 20s and 30s. Darn it. What the problem really starts is in, you were supposed to create your adulthood in your childhood. That's what you did. See, a child ain't supposed to be sitting around playing with toys all the time, watching meaningless TV programs all the time, unless they learning from them. See, even if they watching something that's negative, is they learning from it? Is they learning about the higher and lower self? I can see if they learned it from that perspective. But if they ain't getting it in like that, what they watching it for? Then you get in your 20s and 30s saying, who am I? What am I supposed to be doing myself? You supposed to be doing that in your childhood so you can have that in your adulthood.
Right.
See,
People trying to figure out how New Bay end up doing all these things he does in his life. You do what? You do that too? Because this is what I was doing in my childhood.
Right.
I was creating my future in my present, which is not my yesterday. And and what I created in my yesterday, I'm the living manifestation of that today. So, what is the roots of who you are today? Let's go back to the root cause of who you are today. Let's go back to that seed of thought that you threw into the soil of soul on the soul plane to develop who you are today. In other words, your thoughts produce your words. Your thoughts and words produce and shape and mold your actions. Your thoughts, words, and actions shape and mold and produce your habits. Your thoughts, words, actions, and habits shape and mold your character. And all these things I mentioned shape and mold and produce your destiny or your present condition. So, for whatever reason, you don't like your present condition right now, you want to change it. You have to backtrack all through what I just said to the very beginning, which is your thoughts. Thought is the cause of it all. You must go in the workshop of the mind where things are made of thought and where we build up character or where we tear it down. Who are you today? I don't know. I don't know who I'm supposed to be. Oh, 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 oh. Darn it.
You a fool.
Oh, man. This is...
You was a fool.
Forget you, man. Forget you. We'll change the station then.
Word.
They ain't gonna change it.
Oh,
And they know-
drawn in.
And they know it's real, brother.
They ain't gonna change the station because the station about to, because the show about to be over.
All right. All right.
About to be
So-
over now. I got 8 more minutes. Okay.
So,
Darn it, my bad.
so check this out. Why? So if you're trying to find out who you are today, here are some facts, not opinions. The synergy of life don't deal with opinions. What an opinion gonna get you? Nothing. Keep you lost.
More opinions.
This is a lesson from the soul of man. General opinion is no proof of truth, for the generality of men are ignorant. Why is the general population of men ignorant? Because the general population of men easily flock towards falsehood. General opinion is no proof of truth, for the generality of men are ignorant. That's why the Western world lifestyle loves opinions, because nobody want to keep it real. Naturally doeth man desire the truth, but when it's before him, he apprehends it not. And if it forces itself on him, he is not offended at all. For the fault is not in truth, for that is honorable or admirable. But the weakness of man cannot bear the splendor of truth. It's a person's weakness that hate on you for when you represent and walk in the light of truth. And it make you feel bad for being honest and truthful. Oh, I really don't want to say anything because every time I say something, he or she goes off on me.
Right.
That's their weakness. You need to get around people who want to keep it real. If you're a non-smoker, stay in the non-smoking section. Quit going in the smoking section. And if you're a smoker, stay in the smoking section.
Right. Darn it.
Kill yourself somewhere else.
Darn it.
Yeah, darn it.
We gotta
All
come
right.
up with another name.
No, I like that.
You like that one?
Yeah,
Or was the other guy using something else? Right?
All right.
So-
I have to use that. That's my boop, my boop. All right. All right. So, what lessons did you learn tonight before we close out? About fear and doubt. Fear is an illusion. Fear depletes your life force on a cellular and DNA level. Fear feeds stress. Fear weakens your immune system and feeds parasites. Parasites love fear and secrete toxins in your body. And 1/3 of your bowel movement is not yours, it's from the parasites.
Parasites.
That's right.
There's a clip on YouTube about that.
Yeah, it's called What's Eating You and no, what's eating you inside of you.
Yeah.
All right.
So y'all go ahead and check that out.
They ain't gonna watch that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need courage to watch that.
But I bet you they're gonna watch something else.
Mm-hmm.
Desperate Housewives is gonna be on.
Uh-huh.
Love and Hip Hop gonna be on.
Right.
Jerry Springer Tomorrow gonna be on.
Mm-hmm.
The reruns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, anyway,
But yeah, go ahead.
so tune in to us next week.
Next week.
Let's go ahead and get this social media information in.
Go ahead. Oh, it's me.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
you.
okay. Okay, so you can follow us on Twitter at Synergy of Light 07. You can like our Facebook page by going to facebook.com/Synergy of Life. You can also email us. I forgot to tell y'all that in the beginning of the show. The email is synergyoflife7@gmail.com.
Oh yeah, speaking of emails, we're gonna read off a couple more emails next week. We didn't get to that this show, but we on for 2 hours now, so we're gonna get it in. I'm telling you, man, these emails. Hey, we love y'all emails. We love you have the courage to email us in. You know, everybody don't want to call in. You know what I'm saying? And some people, for those listening, we got people who send us messages on our chat line.
Yeah.
But you know, I will read off people's email that, and a lot of things. Most of the emails come from females. I mean, you got a lot of females out here ready for change, man.
Right.
You know, and that's why I encourage all the men. I'm telling you to get it together.
Right.
You got men out here who ready too.
Right.
You know, y'all females out here tripping. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. When it's 44 women to every one man, you better be on your best behavior if you want you a man to yourself.
Ooh.
If you don't want to be sharing no man, you better get your act together. You better quit hanging out with the wrong females and people, period. You better get your act together or you will be sharing a man.
And you don't want to be that, what's that saying?
What's saying?
That saying, you don't want to be you messing out for the other women.
Don't no woman want to be on this list. You make it bad for the rest of this women list.
Right.
And then, you know, when the other sisters find out you done messed up with a good brother.
Right.
When I say brothers, I'm talking about, I use that word universally. You don't have to be of Asiatic or African descent, okay? That means all men of all nationalities, okay? That's, you know, if I'm synergy now, I'm using synergetic terms now.
Right.
So get your act together, get your mind right.
Right.
All right.
Fix your life.
Shoe program.
Right.
All right.
We was having fun like a couple of weeks ago about we doing the martial arts, and you was doing like some clips or whatnot. And when you gonna post that on Facebook?
It's going up this week.
It's going up this week.
It's going up this week for sure.
Man.
It's going on all the social media. It's going on YouTube. Going on Instagram. Whatever you can see a video on, it's going on.
Yeah.
It's going down. Once again, I'm Mikhail Nubay, your host, the holistic set symbol, the holistic life coach, holistic personal trainer, debonair cooker, 3 styles of cooking, energetic whole food awareness of Ayurvedic cooking, and cooking for the soul. That's come learn, get at me at 419 East 200th Street at Ultimate Body Transformer, the gym that provides a holistic atmosphere and specializes in private and group classes on how to cook plant-based foods, children and adult classes, group classes, and personal training. You can visit us on ultimatebodyfitness1.com.
And I am Don Blake Jr., aka DJ, also known as the other guy, and I don't have all them qualifications that you was having and you was listening over now. But
oh yeah, one more thing. Hold on, I gotta say this last 30 seconds. Hey, all y'all sisters, get y'all shoe gear up. You messing with Dubé, get your gear up.
Oh,
get them pumps going.
Don't be going to Five Below.
Hey, real talk. Hey, no, I'll say that for next week.
But
we just want to tell you we love y'all.
We love you.
And Saturday, once again, we are broadcasting at the Cleveland Veg Fest at Cleveland State from 10 to 7 p.m. The event will take place, and we are broadcasting from 1 to 3 p.m. live. Be there. Peace. Yo, we still in the studio. Now, let me know if you want to get at me and you want to join the Hair Club. All right?
Just let yourself know.
And this one, you ever need Jerry curl juice. Just throw it on.
Right. Now, you know there's going to be some ladies out here that have this and with some heels on.
Look. This is Dubé style. This is exclusive for Dubé. This is Synergy of a Life trademark. I don't want to see nobody else there wearing this.
Right.
All right? Get your own style. Shoe program.